All right, folks, this week's scenario. Your friend Karen comes to you and says, don't worry, I'm going to take care of that PowerPoint presentation we need to do as a group. Piece of cake, I know this stuff like the back of my hand. You just need to review it, right? And that's kind of how the scenario starts. I embellish a little bit, but you get what I mean. So she sends it to you, and you see this thing, you open it up, and oh my gosh, it stinks. It's awful, right? It's horrible. And you can see that. Check the link out. You're going to see that this is a whole heap of garbage. Yeah, it's bad. So the question is, what are you going to do? It's actually twofold. How do you fix this? What kinds of things need to be changed in order to make this an effective PowerPoint presentation? And how do you convey that to Karen? Now, we do these two things for a reason. We need to understand PowerPoint. We need to understand what makes for a good PowerPoint presentation versus a bad one. How can you take something really miserable and turn it into something that's useful? But the other part is, how do you work with people in difficult situations like this? You're working as a team, you're working on this collaborative kind of thing, and the person you're working with is just irresponsible, or they just don't know what they're doing or something like that. How do you offer up constructive criticism? How do you give them some advice, some suggestions, not only about how to use this presentation software, but also how to work together as a team, how to collaborate. So that's really what we're going to be doing. It's twofold. You're going to be giving suggestions or talking about what needs to be done to fix this specifically, all right? And then you're also going to talk about specifically how you're going to kind of break this news to Karen and talk to her about how certain things need to change in her approach and how collaborative work should be done. So that's what we're going to be doing. This is a real opportunity for you to delve into something like PowerPoint and really kind of showcase what you know. All right. Some of you know a lot. Some of you don't know very much. But if you know a lot, really go there and say, this is what I would do. All right. I'm going to make this into 5 slides. I'm going to break it up such way. I'm going to put in a couple of images. I might use some animations. I might use a transition, but I'm going to make sure that they're very, uniform and consistent throughout. I'm going to do all those things. I'm going to choose a different background. I think the font color and size is wrong, blah, 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 right? This is a real opportunity for you to really get into this and say, this is what I would do. But then also there's that kind of that relational aspect that you really want to remember is how are you going to talk to her about this? That's going to be just as important as the suggestions you give in terms of creating a new, good, more effective PowerPoint presentation. Thanks, folks. Looking forward to seeing what you bring to the table.